Good evening. This is the Lincoln County Board of Education. We're meeting right first in a statutory session. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2026 at 6 p.m. and we're at the Lincoln County High School in Hamlin. And a call to order. I ask that Mr. Mosteller will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. The flag is over here to our right.
Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now when the kids was little, they'd say amen.
Thank you.
Thank
you, Mr. Mosteller.
Yes.
Takes us to agenda item 2, which is roll call. We have Board Member Mosteller, Board Member Burns, Board Member Cartwright, myself in attendance, and on the phone is Board Member McComas. Moving to agenda item 3, we've got public comment on the levy order, and at this time the floor is open to receive public comments concerning the 2026-2027 tax levy order.
Can't believe nobody wants to talk about it.
All right, if there is no public comments, it takes us to agenda item 4, approval of the tax levy order.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Cartwright,
I'll second it.
second by Mr. Mosteller. Mrs. Burns,
Yes.
Mr. Cartwright,
Yay.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller,
Yay.
and Mr. Wilson is a yay. That carries 5-0. And now agenda item 5 for this statutory meeting is adjourned for the regular meeting.
Make a motion we adjourn the statutory meeting.
Motion by Mr.
I'll
Mosteller,
second.
second by Mrs. Burns. Mrs. Burns,
Yes.
Mr. Cartwright,
Yay.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller,
Yay.
and Mr. Wilson is a yay. The time is 6:05, and that carries 5-0. Now, do I need to end that and start again? Yeah. Sorry, end one, start another. Okay, so again,
Regular.
we are in our regular session board meeting, still April 21st on a Tuesday, 6 p.m., and we're still at the high school. This is a meeting of the Lincoln County Board of Education in public for the purpose of conducting the county school business system's business. There is a time for public participation during the meeting, as indicated in agenda item public comments. This meeting is being live streamed, and a video copy of the meeting will be on the board's website within 5 working days. Believe I can, well, no, I better go with roll call.
Yeah, there you go.
And with us present is Board Member Mosteller, Board Member Burns,
Hello.
Board Member Cartwright, myself, and on the phone is Board Member McComas. So that takes us now to agenda item 3, public comment. Do we have anyone sign in for public comment? No public comment, so we'll move on to agenda item 4, special recognition. And the reason that most of you are here tonight, so I'll turn it over to Superintendent Barnett.
Well, every year we go through this process where your faculties nominate our Teacher of the Year, Service Personnel of the Year. So if I had my way about it, every employee in this county would be Teacher of the Year and Service Personnel of the Year. We have a really high quality staff dedicated to kids, dedicated to learning, and our service personnel is unmatched. They go above and beyond. They do what's asked of them and then some. I know we had service personnel over here today getting this building ready, getting this room ready, who didn't have to be here. So just that being said, sometimes it makes it very difficult to try to pick the best of the best when everyone's the best. So it makes it a difficult task. So we have a team at the central office Mr. Davis and I are not included in that team, and they go through all the paperwork and the application process and do the final selection. So at this point, I'll ask Mr. Davis to come forward and help me, and we'll get this show started.
Okay, good evening once again, and I'd just like to reiterate what Mr. Barnett stated, that this is my favorite board meeting of the year. If you can have a favorite board meeting, this is my favorite board meeting of the year, because this is when we take the time to recognize the best of the best that we have as employees for Teacher of the Year and Service Personnel Employee of the Year. So what we're going to do tonight, well, first of all, as Mr. Barnett said, we do have a 5-person team that takes each application. Typically, the faculty senate of each school or the principal will choose the Teacher and Service Employee of the Year. And then they fill out an application, which then comes to our team here. We have a rubric that everything is taken into consideration. Those 5 people score individually, and then the 5 scores are added up, and then whoever has the most will win Teacher or Service Person of the Year. So let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to do is we're going to start by recognizing all our individual school winners for both Teacher and Service Personnel. When we call your name, if you would come up, Mr. Barnett will present you with a plaque and a Superintendent's Coin of Excellence. And then we would ask that you would come over here and stand. So once we get you all together, we can take your picture. So we'll do the service personnel first, and then we'll do the teacher right behind. Okay, so we're going to start with the Central Office Service Personnel of the Year, and that is Executive Secretary Robin Adams. Robin has been named the Lincoln County School Central Office Service Personnel of the Year in recognition of her outstanding dedication and long-term commitment to the school system. She graduated from Hamlin High School in 1984 and earned an associate's degree from Marshall University in 1987. With 30 years of exemplary service as a secretary, Robin has made a positive impact at multiple schools throughout her career, including West Hamlin Elementary, Hamlin Junior High, Guyan Valley High, Farrellsburg Elementary, Lincoln County High School, and currently at the Central Office. Her professionalism, reliability, and warm support for students, staff, and families have earned her deep respect across the district. Outside work, Robin is an active member of the Valley of Decision Church, where she joyfully teaches children's church and invests in the spiritual growth of young people in her community. This well-deserved honor celebrates not only her professional excellence, but also the caring spirit she brings to every role she serves. Robin Adams. Our Transportation Employee of the Year is bus driver Carl Adkins. Carl began his career in the transportation industry at the age of 18 when he joined the military. After 21 years of military service, he retired and began working for the Kanawha Valley Regional Transportation Authority, where he drove a bus for more than 20 years. Following his retirement from KVRTA, Carl was hired at the beginning of the 25-26 school year as a bus driver. He has always enjoyed working in the transportation industry. Carl Adkins.
Congratulations.
West Hamlin Elementary School Service Personnel of the Year is Tara Benwell. Tara is a dedicated and highly skilled elementary school cook whose passion for her role shines through in every aspect of her work. With exceptional culinary expertise and a genuine commitment to nourishing young minds, she consistently delivers nutritious, appetizing meals that support student health and focus throughout the day of school, so students may focus throughout the day of school. Tara excels at building warm, meaningful relationships with both students and staff, creating a positive and welcoming atmosphere in the cafeteria that fosters a sense of community. Known for her reliability and team-oriented spirit, she readily goes above and beyond whenever assistance is needed, whether by accommodating special dietary requirements, contributing to school events, or supporting her colleagues during busy periods. Her professionalism, kindness, and unwavering dedication make her an invaluable member of the school community. Tara Benwell.
Congratulations.
For Guyan Valley Middle School, we have Wilkie Dial. Wilkie Dial is a proud native of Branchland, West Virginia in Lincoln County and a dedicated member of the Guyan Valley community. A graduate of Guyan Valley High School, class of 1992, Wilkie has remained deeply connected to the place he calls home. He is the loving husband of Patricia Sue Dial and the proud father of Wilkie Dial II, Anna Susanna Dial, and Grayson Lee Lawrence. Currently serving as the evening custodian at Guyan Valley Middle School, Wilkie takes great pride in his helping maintain a welcoming environment for students, staff, and visitors. Known for his strong work ethic and friendly spirit, he values the relationship he has built with fellow classmates and the close-knit community that surrounds Guyan Valley. In his free time, Wilkie enjoys fishing, hunting, and taking long walks. His commitment to family, school, and community reflects the pride and dedication that make him a valued part of Guyan Valley. Wilkie Dial. For Lincoln County High School, we have Carolyn Agner. With 15 years of experience as a full-time custodian, Carolyn takes pride in her work and remains strongly committed to maintaining high standards at Lincoln County High School. She strives to create a positive environment by greeting others with a smile and doing her part to brighten everyone's day. She truly enjoys interacting with students and takes interest in their studies whenever she has the opportunity during her busy schedule. She's always willing to lend a helping hand to both students and staff, which has helped her become a dependable and valued member of the school community. She is proud to work for Lincoln County Schools and considers it an honor to be part of such a supportive and dedicated team. Carolyn Agner. For Hearts PK8, the Service Employee of the Year is Shane Hoosier. Shane is coaching tonight, so his principal, Mr. Josh Barnett, will be accepting his plaque, but I'm going to go ahead and read his bio. Shane is a devoted father, grandfather, and community-minded resident of Hearts, West Virginia, whose life is rooted in family service and resilience. A widower to his beloved wife, Kelly, after 25 years together, he is the proud father of 4 sons, DJ, Griffin, John, Stephen, and Zane, and a loving grandfather to 2 granddaughters who bring him great joy. Deeply involved in his children's lives, he enjoys supporting them in sports and cheering from the sidelines. Shane's commitment to helping others is reflected in his work as a special education aide. He's also an ECAD aide, a county substitute, and hospital employee, as well as through his creative outlet on his YouTube channel, which is Preminiscape, where he connects with others. That's Shane Hoosier. For Hamlin PK8, we have Amy Lawson. Amy is a first grade ECAT at Hamlin PK8. She's been with Lincoln County Schools for 13 years. Her husband and Adam live in Barbersville. They have 4 grown children and 4 grandchildren. In her spare time, she loves to read, and she is a die-hard Green Bay Packers fan. Amy Lawson. For Duval PK8, we have Abigail McClure. Mrs. McClure embodies what an exceptional service professional should be. She's compassionate, dependable, and student-centered. With 39 years of service, including 22 at Duval PK8, she has been a constant source of support for our students and staff. Her kindness, dedication, and an unwavering commitment help make Duval PK8 a place where students feel safe, supported, and ready to learn every day. Abigail is a special education aide at Duval. Miss Abigail McClure.
Congratulations.
Midway Elementary, we have Sonia Ross. Sonia is a dedicated special education aide at Midway, where she makes a meaningful difference in the lives of students every day. Known for her compassion, patience, and unwavering support, she goes above and beyond to ensure every child feels valued and successful. Her commitment to her school community is evident in the care and positivity she brings to her role. Outside of work, Sonia is a proud mother to Lexi, Isaac, and Allie, and is excitedly awaiting the arrival of her first grandchild. It is an honor to recognize Sonia Ross as Service Personnel of the Year at Midway Elementary. Sonia Ross.
Congratulations.
All right, so this is a time for pictures. If anybody wants to come up and take a picture of all of them. I don't know if the board wants to. You don't want to get in the
Let
picture?
them, they're too pretty. Let them do it. Yeah, better take a couple. Always take me a couple. Yes.
All right, let's give them all one big hand again. And if you all would have a seat, we'll move on to the individual school winners for Teacher of the Year. Starting with Midway Elementary School. Kindergarten teacher, Connie Briles. Connie has been a Lincoln County educator for 27 years. Teaching is not just a job, it's a calling, and she is thankful that she was called to pursue her dream at Midway Elementary School. She has had the honor of developing her craft alongside many greats and under a lot of very strong leaders. It's truly an honor for her to help shape and mold little minds to give them the very best foundation for which their education will build. Being very passionate about all things kindergarten, she strives to give exciting learning experiences to all she is blessed to work with. Kindergarten rocks. Ms. Connie Briles.
Congratulations.
For Lincoln County High School, we have early childhood education instructor, Miss Wendy Brunny. Wendy is a 22-year veteran teacher in Lincoln County. After teaching 18 years at the elementary level, 15 of those in pre-K, she sought out a much-needed change and took a leap of faith into the unknown, mysterious, and terrifying world of high school. But this leap wouldn't take her far from her first love of early childhood as she took on the role of the Lincoln County High School CTE Early Childhood Education ECAT instructor, which has led her down a fulfilling path of not only training future ECATs, but this year she's also started the Grow Your Own Teacher dual credit pathway. In partnership with the West Virginia State Department of Education and Marshall University to offer students at LCHS a free head start toward their goals of becoming teachers. Wendy also started the first chapter of Educators Rising at LCHS, which has given dozens of students the opportunity to participate and compete in teaching-related conferences and competitions where they have won multiple awards at the state and national level. Wendy resides in Milton with her husband, Jeremy, and her children, Emma and Owen. Miss Wendy Brunny. For Hearts PK8, special education teacher, Caitlin Mitchell. Caitlin, otherwise known as Fitz to most of her colleagues, is a special education teacher at Harts PK8. She's been teaching special education for the last 9 years and is the lead special education teacher at her school. She attended Marshall University for her bachelor's degree in elementary education and master's degree in special education with an autism endorsement. She wears many hats and often is the most sought-after person to solve problems, create something that doesn't exist, make schedules for special education teachers and aides, make posters and banners, and have everything but the kitchen sink. She has a bottomless well of passion for teaching and building relationships with students that often extends beyond the time they spend in her classroom. She is constantly looking for ways to improve and is ready to lend a helping hand to anyone in need. Ms. Caitlin Mitchell.
Congratulations.
Duval PK8, middle school math teacher Grayson Hamrick. Mr. Hamrick has served the students of Lincoln County at Duval PK8 for 5 years. He lives in Yawkey with his wife Jessie and their 2 children, Miles and Maggie. The current school year marks his 11th year in education, which includes 8 years teaching middle school math and 3 years teaching at the elementary level. He recently earned a master's degree in educational leadership and is interested in pursuing an administrative position in the future. His journey in education has strengthened his commitment to serving and leading both in and beyond the classroom. Mr. Grayson Hammer.
Congratulations.
West Hamlin Elementary, we have Tamara Midkiff, first grade teacher.
She's one of my favorites.
Tammy is a distinguished first grade teacher with 35 years of dedicated service in Lincoln County, committed to building strong academic foundations for every child. She holds a Bachelor's of Education degree in multi-subject K-8 certification, along with a master's degree as a reading specialist K-12 from Marshall University. For reflecting her lifelong commitment to professional growth. With deep expertise in Title I instruction and reading intervention, she uses data-driven strategies to meet the diverse needs of her students. Ms. Midkiff has been recognized for her excellence in education as a finalist for the Hattie Harless Distinguished Teacher Award and West Hamlin Teacher of the Year. And she serves as a teacher leader supporting reading and math initiatives while mentoring fellow educators. Above all, she is passionate about nurturing confidence, capable young learners, and creating a classroom where every child feels valued, inspired, and develops a love of learning. Ms. Tamara Midkiff.
Hey, come here.
Guyan Valley Middle School,
You had your hand
special
behind your
education
face.
teacher Katrina Ramey. Katrina is a dedicated special education teacher at Guyan Valley Middle School and a proud graduate of Guyan Valley High School, whose work has a profound impact on both student and school culture. With over 25 years of experience in autism services and 3 years at Guyan Valley Middle School, she is widely respected for her expertise in behavior interventions, her leadership on the PBIS team, and her service on the school leadership team's Safe and Positive Environment Subcommittee. Academically, she has achieved exceptional results using the corrective reading program, with 74% of students increasing at least one reading level during the 25-26 school year. All level A readers progressing out of that category, and 19% successfully exiting intervention and returning to the general education ELA classroom. Beyond special education, Ms. Ramey serves as the CTE facilitator for Wildcat Designs, the school's student-run business guiding students to notable success, including a top 5 finish among the more than 135 schools in the Spark Small Business Plan competition. She also supports educators beyond her school by presenting at the county level on effective reading interventions. A mother of 4 and grandmother of 3, Ms. Ramey's deep commitment to her family, students, and community reflects the care, consistency, and leadership that exemplifies the very best of Guyan Valley Middle School. Ms. Katrina Ramey.
Congratulations.
Hamlin PK8 Middle School Math Teacher Stephanie Workman. Stephanie is the Teacher of the Year at Hamlin PK8 with 14 years of teaching experience, 6 years in 4th through 5th grade, and 8 years in middle school math where she currently teaches. She holds a BA in elementary education and an MA in mathematics, grades 6 through Algebra 1. A teacher leader with M3T for the past 5 years, Stephanie is committed to not only teaching math, but inspiring a lasting love of the subject in her students. Outside the classroom, she enjoys traveling and making memories with friends and her 2 children, Austin and Khaleesi. Miss Stephanie Workman.
Congratulations, Stephanie. I'm so proud.
All right, it's time for pictures again.
How good. Thank you, all of you.
All right, let's give all our Teacher of the Year for the individual schools a big hand. All right, now I have the envelope for the county Service Personnel Employee of the Year. So we'll open that up. And the Lincoln County 25-26 Service Employee of the Year is Amy Lawson. Congratulations. All right, Amy, can you come over here, please? And now for the 25-26 Lincoln County Teacher of the Year.
He's gonna do the drum roll.
Tamara Midkiff.
Oh, Tammy! The kids love her. Oh, she's good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm so proud of her. Tammy, come over here. I ain't Tammy girl.
All right, it's time to take pictures again.
You had the best time.
All right, let's give our county winners a big hand. Thank you, and that does conclude the Service and Teacher of the Year ceremony. So we're getting ready to go into the board meeting. If you want to slip out before we start the board meeting, you're more than welcome.
And she's going to it. I'm telling you. That was so nice, you all. Nice, really nice.
It was a little long-winded, but drum rolls.
That takes us to agenda item 5, which is instruction leadership. And I welcome Mr. Glancy and Ms. Atkins as they present on accountability partners.
Miss Atkins. Miss Atkins, now who is that?
I know, right? Still know me as something else.
That's
don't you?
something else. That's my
Um,
little friend.
That's right.
For
That's right.
25 years.
I think a little longer than that. I wish I was 25.
Well, that's all I say. It makes us both look good. Okay.
So I'd like to thank Mr. Barnett for inviting us to share this program with you guys this evening. Last summer during our Leadership Academy for our administrators, Mr. Davis was working on an accountability instruction for our staff, and he asked me to be a part of this, and this is just kind of where we came together as a cabinet to make something that I think has really been amazing for our school system. And I'm sure you guys have heard him talk about it throughout the year as accountability partners, but not really understood exactly what it was. So that's what we're going to show you. What we gave you was our PowerPoint that we used with the administrators last year. And it just reviewed the scorecard and then went into this new partnership and the idea of connection and bridging the gap between our schools. And the purpose of this was not only for them to better understand the scorecard, which is how we're graded, essentially, but because, to be honest, there has always been an existence, not just in Lincoln County, but Mr. Glancy can share as well, there's always been a disconnect between our schools and the central office. And, I told last year when I was hired, I told Mr. Davis and Mr. Barnett that I had gained a ton of respect for them that I didn't know that I had, because it's really easy to sit in a classroom while decisions are made and not feel like they are made for what's best for your students, number one, and number two, yourself. And so being in those rooms where those decisions have been made is where I've gained so much respect for them, and I can honestly say that every decision that we make as a cabinet is policy driven, and we try to do what's best for our kids.
That's right.
Mr. Glancy can kind of share, like I said, it's not just a Lincoln County issue, that gap. He came from Kanawha County.
Yeah, I was there 23 years, and the same thing happened is when you're at a school, you feel like they don't hear you, and then same thing the other way. And I even had people that I'd worked with before, but when they go up there, I feel like it just changes them or something. So that's what we're trying to fight against here, to create more of a working relationship.
So basically what this did is it established a new perspective through intentional connection and authentic partnership. And it was just designed to bridge that gap between our district leadership and our administrators in our schools. And that's where we've started at. And we grounded it in the methodology of the West Virginia Department of Education Accountability Scorecard, which includes academic indicators of achievement, which is student performance, student progress for elementary and middle schools, which is student growth over 2 consecutive years, attendance and behavior, and then we only have one high school, but the high school also has a graduation track and rate and post-secondary achievement score that they achieve. And the goals of this was just simply to build trust and to, bridge that gap between the schools and the central office, strengthen those relationships between the district and the school, and really just promote transparency and alignment so that we are all on the same page, because we don't get to be in these schools as a central office every single day, and if we could probably accomplish a lot more, but staffing just doesn't allow for that. It creates district advocacy. So it's equipping us district leaderships to serve as more informed advocates when we're making those decisions as a cabinet away from the schools. It has given each school basically a voice, because we better understand those schools and their needs, because we have a better relationship with them. It's promoting data-driven decision-making. It's helping us to consistently use and guide planning, instruction, and how we allocate our funds for resources. And it's supporting consistent progress monitoring, and that's one of the hardest things that I think a principal is challenged with, because we have this big strategic plan every year that we have to make as a school and as a county, and to constantly monitor that and have to make those adjustments as we were going through the year, because there's no use of continuing to do something that's not working throughout the year. So providing them with some assistance in that process, and helping them to track those improvements and efforts and to pivot when it's needed to make changes. And then just to foster a culture of reflective leadership, to where we are constantly improving to be better every single day. And that process, as you can see kind of how we worked through that day in that PowerPoint, is we assigned each district leader, like a director, to every school as a partner, and we called it the accountability partnership. Because again, it's based on that scorecard, and it's just simply a connection. And then we had a work session together where we reviewed their current scorecard data and the methodology that it takes to change it. And then we set goals basically and made a plan. And then we've held each other accountable by meeting every month. And it's really been a positive thing so far for our county. And Mr. Glancy's going to kind of highlight some of those successes, and also in a moment, Dr. Porter's going to kind of share how that's affected her school and been beneficial as well. So, Mr. Lee.
So at our last principal meeting in March, we kind of reflected on, with the principals, on, how this process is going, what's been good, what can we change. So I'm going to share some of the successes we've had, then I'm going to let Dr. Porter speak about that for a minute, and then we'll talk about what our next steps are. So first off, everybody felt like it established open lines of communication, so there was more of a direct line of someone you could contact or reach out to. I know in some of the larger counties, you have like an elementary assistant superintendent of elementary or director of elementary. We don't necessarily have that, so we've kind of spread. You don't know who your direct person to go to. On Title I, they go to me, but who they go to her. But so it kind of created that person, your go-to person. Increased professional growth and relationship building. So, we kind of could speak together about what areas they needed with professional development, and it created more of an open line so that we could allocate funds for that or provide it with somebody at central office, and we have more of a direct line to know what their needs are. The district administrators without prior principal experience reported greater understanding of school leadership, so it helped our district leaders who maybe have not been an administrator in a school. It helped them to understand more of the process that goes on in the schools and more of the decision making that goes there. The principals expressed feeling more supported and understood, so they felt like they at least had somebody up there that got them and had their back, and could kind of, they could talk to on a different level, so that there was greater understanding. And then district level decisions are increasingly data driven and responsive to the school's needs, because we're more looking at their data instead of the county as a whole, which we look at their different schools' data, but it created like the whole team of directors looking at that data, not just maybe the curriculum and the other supports. So, the principals were pretty, they were confident that it was a good strategy that we were doing, and we let Dr. Porter come today to kind of speak about a little bit about that, from her perspective.
Thank you all for asking me. They had asked if I would be willing to share, because I think just from the principals meeting and what other principals shared, I probably feel that I gained the most from it. And it could be the fact that Kayla is assigned to me and I worked with her, so I felt more comfortable. And if I had a question, or really if I just wanted to bounce something off of somebody without it sounding like it is an evaluative type purpose, or that I'm trying to catch them in something, or I'm trying to not tell on myself for something, like genuinely, I really want everybody's experience. I'm someone who I love to learn. I'm lifelong. I would be in college right now if I didn't have 2 kids traveling everywhere, So I genuinely just love to learn. So that's the best way to learn, is from other people's experiences. And to be honest, I think that when Kayla said that there's a gap between the central office and the schools. That gap exists, and we talk about that one more when we talk about a teacher and a principal. We say the principal forgets what it's like to be in the classroom, right? And that seems to be accepted more when we say that. But if we say that the directors or the superintendents forget what it's like to run a building, that's a little harder to handle. But I feel like it's the same thing. Nobody really forgets. It's just you're not in it day in and day out, so you don't have the details all the time. So it's not that you forgot, and it's not that you don't wish you probably were still doing that, honestly. You know, it is just that without being there and immersing yourself in all the daily problems and all the daily successes and the little things, it's really easy to come across harshly, you know, when you're giving advice to someone who is like eating, sleeping, and breathing this, and then someone else just comes in and has a quick little advice like you didn't think of that, you know? So I think that it really helped to just, for my staff even, to see them in my building, because they have a different perspective on when they come to our building. It's all like, hey, how are you? Not like, oh, what do they want? Oh God. You know, like it is literally, like, so for a teacher, for Appreciation Week, I always do a walk-up song for the staff, and I try to make like a little slideshow that I put out that just, it's like a little introduction for the staff, but the music that's playing, they get to pick, kind of like a baseball walk-up song. So they wanted me to ask Kayla and Mr. Glancy what their walk-up songs were, because they are part of the staff, and that's how they look at it. So to me, that was a huge change. So I think it's a great thing. I probably you abuse it a little bit, because I'm like, hey, I'm driving 3 hours to this tournament. I'm going to call Kayla and see what I can talk to her about to see her opinion on it, you know. But it's definitely a better thing than pretending like we're in silos that we're not. So, thanks.
Thank you.
And if it's okay, I'm going to try to run to Wayne to catch Avi's game. So,
Be careful.
thank you.
Be careful. Yeah, be careful.
So Brittany's lucky or unlucky, because I work with her school a lot too, because I'm their county CSI coach. So I also have hearts, but yeah. So then we talked about what the next steps could be and how we could improve this. So we talked about strategic planning collaboration. So after the next principals meeting in May, we're going to take that afternoon and kind of work together on what their school goals are and how that's going to feed into the county goal to kind of align that and make sure that we're addressing all those needs and they're aligned. And I think they're pretty much aligned, but just to give them more of a part in that process. We're going to expand our staff involvement, so including the assistant principals in the accountability meetings and meeting with them as well, and kind of building that relationship up as well is one of our keys for next year. We want to increase the district president and school leadership meetings. So I know that me and Kayla have been attending Guy and Valley's, and I know Joni attends Duval's, and we're looking to increase that more to all the schools and not just the CSI schools, so that we can have more of a presence with their staff, because that's what we're noticing, that Kayla and I go over there and it's like we're just
regular.
yeah, just a regular. So
Yeah.
they kind of trust us more, and it builds more on that. And then provide support by covering administrative duties when feasible. So like I know one day she couldn't be there for some reason in the afternoon, and was a PL day, so I went over and helped with that, but just increasing that more so we can, you know, take on more in the building when we can and when they need us. And then we have our county walkthroughs, but one thing we've started just recently with several schools is having some, like, I'll call them shorter or pinpoint walkthroughs that we have certain look-fors we're looking for. And we're gonna take, for our schools, we're gonna go in and take the administrator with us and make sure we're seeing the same things and we're looking for the same things and kind of align what our focus is. So that's one thing that we're looking to change even now, but even building on that the next year. Being in those meetings will strengthen the staff development support. So we're looking to be able to look at their data with them, maybe during the summer, sitting and looking at their data when they come back or before they leave, and then creating staff development support and resources in that. And we're looking at changing maybe how we meet and doing it more like at their school, in their building, maybe walking around and keeping all that together. We want to enhance the transparency between us, create that even more, and provide a deeper understanding of the building level challenges, because there's 7 schools, but they all have different challenges. I've never really been in elementary school before I took this job. I went to elementary school, but I was never in charge of when I did middle and high, and I'm learning a lot about, they have a lot different,
It is different.
there was a schedule issue at a school earlier in the year, and I provided like 3 things that I would think would work. And Ms. Shortridge kept telling me, no, that won't work because of this. And I finally said, well,
Let's
as a
just
parent,
try
I
it.
have no idea what I'm talking about. So we're going to have to go. And I met with the staff at West Hamlin, me and Ms. Shortridge did. And like, what do you see the issue is and how can you fix it? And we work together like that. So
They tell you?
yeah, they do. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they tell you.
They will tell you. So that's basically what our program is and where we're looking to go. And I do think it's been beneficial, and I like it as someone who was an administrator for 19 years in a school. It gets me more involved in a school, and because that's what I'm used to. So I like it for that purpose as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We
Thank you all.
appreciate it. I can safely say that I think we're one of the few counties who operate in this model, and I think it's been very, very beneficial to all of our schools. So when I first started here 3 years ago, one of the first things I said was we can't work in silos, and we can't have us versus them. So because we're all here for the same goal. So we just have to make sure that we find a way to bridge whatever obstacles get in the way to help all of us, every school, achieve those goals. So, Kayla and Dale, thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Kayla, I remember when you were about this big and we did stuff together, and I can't believe you're so good. I'm so happy and proud of you. Well, you've got some really good people, and you're really, we need to keep you. Don't let her go. Don't let her go.
Yes, thank you both for presenting. I believe it's a great thing. You know, I don't work in a school system, but I can tell you, even in the corporate world, there always feels like there's a disconnect between management and
real people.
and the people that are doing the work.
Yes,
So anything you can do to help bridge that gap so that people know that they're important, know that they're valued, and know that they matter in the day-to-day activities is a great thing.
Makes a big difference.
Also, I'd like to thank, I know she's gone, but Dr. Porter for her testimonial on how well it has worked at her school. And as you can see, the room is empty, but I do appreciate, I know it's hard to say this now that they're gone, but everyone that has done an excellent job, service and teacher, professional, we appreciate all your hard work. So that takes us to agenda item 6. It's approval of the minutes.
Make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Cartwright,
I'll second.
second by Mrs. Burns. Mrs. Burns,
Yes.
Mr. Cartwright,
Yay.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller,
Yay.
and Mr. Wilson is a yay. That carries 5-0. Agenda item 7 is consent. Looks like we've got items A through M.
I'd make a motion to accept consent items.
Yeah.
Motion by Mr. Mosteller,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Cartwright. Mrs. Burns,
Yes.
Mr. Cartwright,
Yay.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller,
Yay.
and Mr. Wilson is a yay. That carries 5-0. Takes us to agenda item 8. This is policies. They're in the left-hand side of your packet. We've also received them earlier, or late last week, but Thursday in time to review. These are: the superintendent recommends the board to review and approve the following policies to be revised.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mrs. Burns,
I'll second.
seconded by Mr. Cartwright. Mrs. Burns,
Yes.
Mr. Cartwright,
Yay.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller,
Yay.
and Mr. Wilson is a yay. That carries 5-0. Takes us to agenda item 9, which is allowed and authorized payment of bills.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, Ms. Burns makes the motion,
I'll second it.
I like to pay a bill.
second by Ms. McComas. Mrs. Burns?
Yes.
Mr. Cartwright?
Yay.
Ms. McComas?
Yes.
Mr. Mostello?
Yay.
And Mr. Wilson is a yay. That carries 5-0. Before we move on from that, there's nothing to hold up the vote process or approving that. But you know, Mr. Lucas, just going through the financials, I mean, there's a great huge list of those, and there's always a tally total at the end. But I was thinking, if it wouldn't be too much work, if there could be a total at each individual check level, because you know how there's like, for instance, Amazon may be 30 different expenditures with one check. Just that each section I'm not going to say each check number because some checks are just for one person.
Talking about total for vendor.
Yes.
Like where it says Advance Auto Parts, there's 6 lines and the total looks to be about $150.
Yeah, but just
Credits and debits both.
just kind of like a running total after each vendor. Yeah.
So basically a total for vendor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
It's just an Excel sheet, yeah, as long as we don't get the totals mixed up, it
Just-
shouldn't be a problem.
Just a little easier to follow and look at. Yeah, so I appreciate that. Next is agenda item 10, financial requests for approval. Superintendent recommends we approve the financial requests. This is 2 different items there.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Cartwright,
I'll second.
second by Mrs. Burns. Mrs. Burns,
Yes.
Mr. Cartwright,
Yay.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller,
Yay.
and Mr. Wilson is a yay. That carries 5-0. Takes us to agenda item 11, personnel, and direct your attention to the blue sheet behind our agenda. And we've got items A through J.
Now, when it says, for instance, look at B, Michael Patrick, county transfer, GM/teacher special ed, and he won't be effective till the 26-27 school year.
These are all the positions that were affected as a result of the
Yes.
merger.
Yeah, and so that's all how we would read it.
That's
just
correct.
like, okay,
Make a motion to approve personnel.
I second.
Motion by Mr. Cartwright, second by Mrs. Burns. Mrs. Burns,
Yes.
Mr. Cartwright,
Yay.
Ms. McComas,
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller,
Yay.
and Mr. Wilson is a yay. That carries 5-0. This takes us to agenda item 12 for superintendent updates.
Just a couple things. First of all, before the meeting tonight, there were snacks provided, and I think they were really good, and those were provided by our new culinary program here at Lincoln County High School. So I'm real proud of Chef Ileana Owens and her students for getting this all together for us. And she had a prior commitment, couldn't be here tonight, but we came over early in the day and they were busy as bees back there in that kitchen. And this was a testing day, so only juniors were here. And I was real proud because the students that were here preparing this food didn't have to be here today.
And they came on
So
ahead
they
and
came
did
in
it.
anyway to do that, so I'm real proud of them for
We ought
that.
to send them some kind of a
So-
note from all of us. If you could type it up, maybe all of us could
I can certainly
sign
do
it.
that. I can certainly do
And
that.
that would give them they'll do it again, maybe.
One of the other things I'd like to mention, Facebook is one of those things that just, if it happens on Facebook, it must be true.
I think that's right.
But there was a Facebook comment a while back about Duval not getting a playground, and that's not accurate. Now, was it in the bid specs? No, and on school building authority jobs, it's typically not. But Mr. Cremines and myself and Austin have been we've been in contact with 3 or 4 different playground vendors now, starting the process of looking for equipment and procuring that. So there will be a playground. I don't know where that came from, but there will be a playground. Again, when you just look at the bid documents, it's not there, and that's accurate. But again, with a school building authority job, it typically is not. So I just wanted to put that out there, that's not accurate. That's not an accurate statement. There will be a playground there. Also, in addition to that, there'll be almost a full-size football field there
Going there
on the site.
behind the school.
There on the site, there will be a concrete pad that there will probably be a basketball court and some foursquare and things of that nature out there, and so things are shaping up. I know that Mr. Cartwright and Mr. Wilson had an opportunity to actually walk through it the other day, and they got to see a few things. So I was real excited for them to see it because things are moving, rather quickly on that.
You think
So-
it'll be ready for the next year?
Well, right now the tentative date is November. We're looking to move at Christmas break.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe extending Christmas break for that staff and those students.
Well, I hope that- I was
hopefully
hoping they'd get in at the beginning of the year next year.
No, right. That's the substantial completion date's November 17th.
Okay.
So hopefully we can, who knows? I mean, if all the planets line up and we have weather, that we
can
may be able to
count
get in there
on-
sooner.
Yeah,
But
we might.
I don't want to push the issue either because I've been there with a new building. There are some systems that have to run. You have to make sure they're running and operational because nothing is worse than going back and trying to retrofit something
Yeah,
that's not
put the
working
kids
properly.
in there and it doesn't work.
That's Cabell
So-
County.
Yes, yes, Cabell County.
And I think that's all I had.
Can I add one thing?
You sure can.
It takes a lot of work to put this ceremony together tonight, and the three ladies that you see sitting at the table, along with Ms. Shortridge,
Thank you, Mr. Davis.
along with some Lincoln County High School students, they spent a lot of time in here fixing up the commons area for the ceremony.
Yeah, and they
I just want to thank everyone who took part in that. I also want to thank Mr. Glancy
Yes.
and his team for putting together, judging each application and choosing the winner, because that takes time as well.
Yes.
So appreciate him and the team that he put together. And I'm not even sure everybody who he had on the team. I thank him individually, but we keep that a secret until today. So
It's not an easy secret to keep, probably.
it is not.
It's good that they do it.
I've been trying to find out for weeks.
Yes. So, thank you, ladies. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, we do thank all of you for, it's just been real easy and nice to be here.
This takes us right into agenda item 13, which is board member comments. And I too was going to mention something about the food. I like that we have a culinary program at the high school now. It's a wonderful thing. I don't know what in the world those spinach things are back there, but they're delicious. So kudos to whatever recipe that is. And I really enjoyed that. And as to echo Mr. Davis, this don't just happen. There's got to be somebody that makes it happen.
And
So
works and gets
so,
it done. Yeah, you're
I'm
right,
very
Jerry.
appreciative of that. And I will just speak real quick on our visit to the Duval site. Obviously, it still looks like a construction zone inside, but there's been a lot of great progress made. And I'm excited to see the finished product. It looks really nice. I particularly love the open cafeteria stage area in between the hallways. I think that's going to be a great common area. Just some different things, tile work in the bathroom. It looks good. Things are moving along. Things look good.
You think they'll be ready for it next year?
Oh, I'm hopeful and positive that it's going to be ready to go.
I am, that's exactly the way
There's
I feel.
not going to be any rain that floods in Duval this spring to halt anything. It's just going to.
It's just gonna move right on.
It's gonna everything's gonna be great. So, if anybody else has any,
I'll just kind of echo that we appreciate these three ladies. And the room always clears after everyone wants to get out for the boring part. That's understandable.
Are we bored?
We appreciate all the staff here.
We're not,
I'd agree with Mr. Davis. It's my favorite meeting of the year that we do. So, I've got 2 kids in the school system here, and I wouldn't take them anywhere else. So we appreciate everybody for putting this together and doing everything. Do a great job.
Here, here.
And then I would ask Mr. Davis, seeing Sue here reminded me of it. The last board meeting, Amber Hannah, I believe was the lady's name, is that accurate? Could you get us an update maybe next meeting where we're at?
I researched a little bit on that, and if there's a downside to it, I don't see it.
Okay.
So, that's all I have.
I had a couple things real quick.
Okay. It seems like a pretty cohesive partnership for you all with grand families. And from the outside looking in,
We have a
Just had
person
a
who
couple
wishes to.
things. Appreciate Austin and everybody to get with the credit cards to make the purchase and stuff. That'll make things a lot
Oh,
more
yes.
streamlined and easy.
Oh, yes.
And then actually we had talked about that Arbiter app. I talked to Miss Aggins. I think she, I'm not sure, but she may have the password and everything to where we could maybe look at that. You might maybe get that, kind of look into that. But I do want to thank Mr. Barnett and Mr. Davis for being prompt and address an issue that was brought by the athletic department concerning the breach of our contract by Commissioner Ollie Hunting and the Cardinal Conference, or then Commissioner. The breach cost us as a school $3,700.
Oh, Lord.
And more importantly, denied our student athletes the ability to get to earn individual accolades that they had worked all year to achieve. I'm disappointed by the lack of concern for our students shown by then Commissioner Hunting and the Cardinal Conference toward our students. So with that being said, I just ask that you kind of keep us up to date what's going on. If it's something we need to put on the agenda where we can discuss, if we're going to be able to recuperate that money or however that works, or if you just need to give us updates, however, but just, I'd like to kind of stay abreast of what's going on. I mean, it'd be like,
Maybe,
it's kind of like if we'd paid McGraw Hill,
And they didn't send the
$3,700
books.
and they didn't send the books. I
Yeah.
kind of feel it's the same principle.
Yeah.
And it was very deliberate,
And we need to know.
given the situation there, and just hate to see. I mean, the coaches and everything. That's one thing, but they're grown adults. They can, for lack of better words, they can suck it up. But the kids, I really hate to see them done that way. All the hard work they put in. We've had 2 girls all-state players who have definitely been all Cardinal Conference. We had a boy who had stats, definitely been all Cardinal Conference. We had a wrestler in a state tournament who had been all Cardinal Conference, but because of neglect and breach of contract, it just didn't happen. So just want to kind of keep up on that. And we appreciate the prompt dealing with it.
If no other comments, then that'll take us to, I know it's the end.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
agenda item 14, that's adjourned until Tuesday, April 28th, 2026 at 6 p.m. And we will be back at the central office in Hamlin. Hopefully we can get some of those spinach things.
I think there's enough you can take a doggy bag.
I was going to say, Jeremy, get you a bag.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Cartwright,
Okay.
second by Mr. Mosteller.
Yeah.
Mrs. Burns?
Yes.
Mr. Cartwright?
Yay.
Ms. McComas?
Yes.
Mr. Mosteller?
Yay.
And Mr. Wilson is a yay. The time is 7:08, and this meeting is adjourned.
I know, sure did.